You ever wonder why a tiny piece of molded plastic costs as much as a brand new iPad? It's not quality, it's a robbery. The raw materials in those designer frames cost less than a cup of coffee, but the markup? That's about 3,000%. Let's say you go to the mall to hunt for a deal. You see Lens Crafters, Sunglass Hut, Curl Vision, maybe even Target Optical. You see brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Chanel, Prada, Versace. Looks like a healthy, competitive market, right? Wrong. You are looking at a total hallucination. Almost every single brand you just saw, the shops, the frames, the insurance, the factories, they're all owned by one company. It's not a competition. It's one guy wearing 50 different fake mustaches pretending to fight himself. They design them, they make them, and they own the shops that sell them to you. It's a vertical monopoly that would make Rockefeller blush. Some estimates say this one entity controls up to 80% of the major brands sold in the US. So how did one company manage to hijack your face without you even noticing? Well, it started with a war. Meet Leonardo Del Vecchio. In 1961, he starts a tiny workshop in Agordo, Italy. He's not making glasses for himself, he's making parts for others. He realizes something brilliant. Fashion designers know how to make dresses, not glasses. So he tells Armani, "I'll make them for you." Licensing was profitable, but ownership? That's where the real money is. So the shopping spree begins. Take Ray-Ban. In the 90s, you could buy them at gas stations for $20. Luxottica buys them, pulls them off the shelves, and re-releases them as luxury. Same plastic, new price tag. But not everyone wanted to sell. Oakley was the cool kid on the block. They said no. Big mistake. Remember, Luxottica owns the shops too. Sunglass Hut just stopped carrying Oakley. Overnight, Oakley lost their biggest window to the world. Oakley's stock price tanked like a stone. They were bleeding out. Luxottica waited, smiled, and then bought the crippled company for a bargain. That is how you win a monopoly war. This is called vertical integration. If you own the factory, the shipping, and the store, you don't have to compete on price. You set the price. And that is why you are paying $300 for $2 worth of plastic and wire. Because where else are you gonna go? So, are we doomed? Is there any way to buy glasses without funding a supervillain's yacht? Enter the disruptors. Around 2010, companies like Warby Parker showed up with a radical idea. What if we just didn't rip people off? They went direct to consumer. No licensing fees to Armani, no shelf space rent at Lens Crafters, just glasses mailed to your face. At first, the monopoly didn't care. They were too busy doing something much, much scarier. In 2017, Luxottica merged with Essilor. Now, listen closely. Essilor makes the lenses. Luxottica makes the frames. They don't just own the fashion now, they own the medical technology. They own the thing that actually helps you see. And here is the final trap: insurance. They own iMed, the second largest vision insurer in the US. Your insurance steers you to their doctors who prescribe their lenses inside their frames sold at their stores. It's a perfect closed loop, a garden walled with money. Independent optometrists are squeezed out because they can't negotiate with the giant who is also their competitor. So, are you trapped? No. You just have to cure yourself of a very specific disease: brand blindness. First, dodge the traps. Even some discount sites like iBuyDirect, yeah, EssilorLuxottica bought them too. Check the About Us page before you buy. Second, embrace the uncool. Warehouse clubs and true independent online retailers like Zenni are the only places the monopoly doesn't fully control yet. Stop paying for the logo. The logo is the tax. The logo is the scam. Or, just blast your eyes with lasers and never buy glasses again. Your call. The only way to fight a monopoly is to starve it. Every dollar you spend on independent frames is a dollar denied to the empire. You can take the blue pill, wake up in your bed, and overpay for Prada, or you can take the red pill and realize that nobody can actually tell the difference anyway. If you want to see more industries get exposed, hit subscribe. Don't let the algorithm hide this video.